a Russian submarine, is carrying a very deadly computer gadget underwater when the movie opens. A unique key that resembles a split cross is required to access the device. The submarine's crew sees what looks to be an enemy sub nearby firing a torpedo at them. After firing their own torpedoes, they are startled to find that the other sub and their own torpedoes had vanished, seemingly out of existence. When the crew's own torpedo returns fire on the sub, it destroys it and kills every member of the crew. Under the pretense of delivering food, a rookie IMF agent pays Ethan Hunt, Tom Cruise, a visit and presents him his fresh mission log. Ethan receives the task straight from Henry Czerny's character, Eugene Kittredge, the director of the IMF, who tells him about the key and how it might be used for something disastrous. Additionally, Kittredge notes that Rebecca Ferguson's character Ilsa Faust appears to have gone rogue, has one half of the key, and has a $50 million bounty on her head. He continues by saying that Ethan's prior self, the reason he joined the IMF, is involved in the assignment. Ethan travels to Ilsa's hiding place in the Namibian desert. Before a bunch of mercenaries chase Ethan on horseback in the middle of a sandstorm, he lets her know that he is there. The merc accompany Ethan to Ilsa's hiding place, where the two engage in gunfire combat until it seems like Ilsa has been shot to death. Kittredge talks with director Denlinger, Carrie Elwes, who leads a group of intelligence chiefs known as the Community. They provide information about the entity, a computer gadget that has been involved with multiple network intrusions, including the Russian sub. It is gradually becoming self-aware and sentient. They claim that since the entity cannot be eliminated, controlling it is their best option. As Kittredge mentions IMF, Ethan, disguised as Ethan, uses knockout gas to render everyone unconscious, including Kittredge, who is now wearing a mask of his own. Although Ethan is aware that Ilsa was the target of Kittredge's bounty, a flashback reveals that Ilsa is still alive and gave Ethan half of the key before escaping. Kittredge cautions Ethan that this situation he is about to find himself in is not like anything he has experienced before. Then, in order to escape the building, Ethan uses Kittredge's disguise, and he shoots Kittredge with a tranquilizer dart. Ethan meets with Luther Stickle, Ving Rhames, and Benji Dunn, Simon Pegg, to talk about the entity and a strategy for apprehending its perpetrator. They hear of a buyer vying for the key at an Abu Dhabi airport. In the meantime, Ethan is being pursued by Jasper Briggs, Shea Wiggum, an agent with the Community, and Degas, Greg Tarzan Davis, his partner. For their mission, the team from the IMF arrives at the airport. Ethan is able to deceive Jasper into pursuing the incorrect people by manipulating their security footage with the aid of Benji and Luther. After picking-pocketing the other important piece, Ethan follows Grace, Haley Atwell. When they discover that the buyer has died, having been murdered by an enigmatic assassin known only as Paris, Pomme Clementif, he pursues her and